And like that, we're live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. This is another episode of Under the Influence. You're here with your boy, I see the God King, and I'm accompanied by this lovable guy over here. Go ahead and tell the people who you are, man.
What's happening, man? This is Lou. What's going on? We back
Hey,
at
it's
it
been
once again.
yeah, sorry for the 50 people that watched our thing last time. I had messed around and caught the COVID. It's not a joke. It took me out for a while, but I'm back. And the theater's been shut down. We ain't been seeing no movies for real. R.I.P. to Chad Boswick. You know what I'm saying? He's
That's
out of
gone.
here.
Coming forever.
Yeah. And so boom, it's Labor Day weekend, and the movie Tenet came out. And the movie Tenet was directed by my boy Christopher Nolan. So he done some good stuff in the past that I like. The Dark Knight series, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my all-time favorite. And his lineup is impeccable. So I had decent, I don't want to say high hopes, but decent hopes.
About Inception. What's your thoughts on? Quick note. What's your thoughts on Inception, real quick, man?
Inception was hard. I
Yeah.
loved it. It was like testing the boundaries of like what you could think about a movie. Like, wow, a dream within a dream within a dream. And on the surface, it's only been 10 minutes. But
Who's gonna
in the
spend?
third level of dream, it's been 100 years. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? But now we're gonna fast forward to the movie Tenet. So boom, Gilly just came from seeing it. I saw it 2 days ago. So
I just saw it
all
4
right,
hours ago.
yeah. So you put your mic closer.
Can you hear me clearly?
When you lean in like that, I can.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Microphone checker.
So go ahead, tell me what you thought when you seen the movie.
I just seen it 4 hours ago, and I'm still kind of processing the whole movie, simply because they had a lot going on in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I basically have to rewind my mind, do a little soul searching of, hey, what's really going on? Because I focused in on the beginning of the movie. The beginning of the movie, just like all his movies, even with the Joker, it starts off from Jump Street. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
he
you go right
jumps
into the action, right when
right
that
on
bitch come
into it,
on.
and that's what I like. You know what I mean? Go Christian.
Wake up the Americans.
And your boy, Mr. Washington Jr. No, he's not a junior. But anyway, he was the protagonist in the movie, which was awesome because it's a black lead. You know what I mean?
Wait, so let me pause you right there.
Talk to me.
The movie was long as hell, but
2 hours and 30 minutes.
dude, did you see any other black person in the whole movie?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah,
Now
I
I'm not
did.
talking about the Indian people.
No, I did. Which was
Okay. I
the
don't remember seeing
protagonist.
no other
It was
black
two.
person.
It was two protagonists in there. His name was simply the protagonist. But I'm kind of giving away the movie right now.
Wait, you saying you saw him twice?
Yeah, basically. Hey,
Okay.
hey, I
So
hey,
anyway, with
I,
that
I,
being
I
said,
regress, man. Go ahead.
so with that being said, I was thinking like, boom, like you said in the beginning, it come on, it's action packed. In the theater I was at, I don't know if it was the same for you. It was super loud, dog. Like every little thing was super loud. It was like the action, the bullets, the explosions. It was so loud that it was like I could barely hear
So what you
when it
you
was
you went on the
talking.
IMAX or what?
Nah, I went to a
Just
regular
the regular, right? Dolby
movie
Digital, right?
studio grill.
Yeah,
It was loud, and I looked up some reviews online, and a lot of people were complaining about how they couldn't hear what they
yeah.
were saying.
That's something
You
I
know,
like within that whole movie. You basically have to watch that movie like at least four times.
times. Yeah,
Yeah, have the caption on. Also, you have to have your finger on rewind the whole time.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. You know what? It's so crazy. When I was watching, I because we so used to watching movies at home, I wanted to pause that bitch from rewinding. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
So like you said, boom, that junk come on with action, nonstop action, and you already like, damn, what's going on?
Yeah.
And
Fighting
then
up, whispering and shit like that.
yeah, but then so the first of all, I'm gonna say the score was amazing, the visuals, the videography, the cinematic, all that was top notch, 10.
Oh boy, you know that.
But I feel like they didn't really go into the main character's story. It's just like if somebody was jumping out of a car going like 60 miles per hour, and you just like, you better catch up. You
Yeah.
better start running and pedaling and catch up to know
Hey,
what's going on.
question for you: you think it's gonna be a second one?
I hope not.
You know, hold not.
This is like calculus one.
I
We
feel
can't
like
go
it's
to
gonna be
calculus two already.
what is this trigonometry?
Yeah.
Basically, how your mind has to think. You know what I mean? The fighting scenes, they were just like unorthodox, and it was just like, come on, man, give it to me. But later on in the film, you'll see why. I mean, they were fighting like that, but within it's kind of a dream within a dream of a whole concept.
Yeah. So, I guess the movie, this the sum of the movie is about it's like a spy film movie. And he was a guy that was in the CIA, and then he was doing a mission, but the mission ended up being like a test. He passed the test, and he had to go all the way around the world and using little hand gestures to see if you knew what time it was.
No, you talking
And
Illuminati? Show me the symbol.
yeah. You got to do all your little hand gestures. And surprisingly, everybody he went to that he tried it on, they should have did like a couple of them when they did their little thing. And somebody be like, what are you talking about, bro?
Wait a
You know
minute.
what I'm saying? Every time he did it, they was a part of it. It was like no guess.
Yeah.
But the one thing that was really confusing me, they, at least when I watched it, they didn't explain how they was able to create that machine
I'm gonna tell
to
you
go
this.
back.
So with you'll see it's a couple TV shows on either Showtime or HBO, and they kind of have the same concept where basically it's a machine. And I guess this is like a new, even like the TV show Dark that comes on Netflix. Basically, it's about a nuclear reactor going whatever is going, it's melting down or something like that, which creates a basically a black hole or a time shift in reality or something like that, which causes whatever to happen. Either you go back in time or you go to a different um a
And you
parallel
going on a
dimension.
long tangent right now.
No, I'm telling you
Bring it
this
home.
no, but this fucking guy.
Like I was saying, like when you watch the movie, right,
So
with the
within,
machine, did
what
you?
I was saying was it's a whole bunch of TV shows that's been out there talking about these type of machines out there that
But that
causes.
don't have nothing to do with this movie, though.
Yes, it does. So I mean, I need to pull up the specific names of these movies, and if
Did
you
he
watch,
produce those movies too?
no, he didn't. But it's a I guess it's like a genre of films over in like Eastern Ukraine or Russia that this shit all ties
So
in.
okay, so for the sake of this movie, did they
Okay.
explain how the machine was built? Like
All I know
how did they
was
learn how
it,
to do
it
it?
was
They
plutonium 423 or whatever that shit was called.
Yeah, but
So
they didn't go with that. That was the material that metal,
yeah.
right? That
So
they was building the machines that were able to go invert it, right? But
so
how did they build the machine? Like they didn't talk about how that shit came to be.
and you know what? That's why I say I believe it's gonna be a second one. They're not gonna just like what's another Christian no film? Christopher. Damn when that Dreidel was still turning and all that crap.
That's
And
Inception. They ain't made
yeah,
no second Inception. So let me show you something why I think why they not gonna do that. I don't know if you can see this part right here.
what's
You
this?
see that right there?
No, I don't.
It says the budget of this movie, $200 million.
Is that all?
Yeah. Box office thus far, 146.2
So they're getting their money back,
million.
and it's
Now
been out. It's been,
they ain't break even yet.
Yeah, I
So
mean
it's
they're slowly but surely getting their money back though.
yeah, maybe. So, you know, uh man, overall, what did you give the movie, bro? Like on the scale out of 10, 10 being good, one being
Bro,
terrible.
man, I need to sleep on this movie, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me, I like to enjoy a good movie, but damn, I got ADD and my whole concentration was focusing in on okay, what's going on? You know what I mean? And
Yeah. It was
I
moving so
understand the
fast. It
basis.
was like,
I understand the basis of what they're trying to do and stuff like that. Make a long story short, I give the movie maybe like a 6.
a six. Wait, what did you give Inception?
I gave that like a 7.8. I gave that the Dark Knight. I gave that Joker. Well, you already know my answer for that one. I gave that one like a 9. And I
Yeah.
know your
I
rebuttal
gave
was
Dark
like,
Knight. Dark Knight was 10 for
yeah.
me.
No, what was
Inception.
wrong with it? Tell me what was wrong with the
Inception to me was like a 8.9, damn near 9.
Okay, what you get this
And
movie then?
this movie, you say you gave it a 6?
Yeah,
I would have to agree with you, dog. I have to give it a 6. Like
reality,
just
bro.
just based off of like how confusing it was,
Yeah,
and it was too many twists and turns, and then it was like he met this Russian arms dealer, and he was like messing with the wife, and the man wanted to kill him like 5 or 6 times. It was like, why does he keep not killing him?
because he was the key to the whole thing.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, he's the main character. But
Yeah,
the first time when he saw him, he was like, "Are you sleeping with my wife?" And he told us some, "Not yet."
yeah.
Any regular that man was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna cut your balls off and put it in your throat."
It's
And
nothing
it's
like seeing a man take the balls out of his mouth while trying to breathe. My God,
yeah.
these fucking
So
Russians, man.
and then so now you telling me that he gonna come back and
No, but you were saying
change his mind?
you see how they were saying no. What didn't he make the statement of like, hey, do you know the Opera House? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still, like that's
And
one
so that
time,
that
and then there was
so
another
so
time
so
where he was sneaking in the window and they beat his ass and they didn't kill him, and then when he was on the boat and he heard his security guard heard his wife in there, and he was like, "Hey, he needs to see you now," and he said,
that's
"Without
the
my
only
pants?"
reason. That's the only reason he did not kill the protagonist, the black man, Washington, because he already knew, like, oh, well, if you know about the Opera House,
But
because
there was no
everything was
reason
playing
to like,
backwards. Everything
cause the
was
whole,
forward and backwards, dog. That's
but
where
the
this
only,
right here. If you don't know what that means, you don't get the fucking movie, my friend.
yeah, but that shit, it was just like the black dude was trying to prove his worth, like, yeah, I'm an arms dealer too, and I need you. The white dude was the plug. So there was no need for him to keep him around. You see what I'm saying? The only time it made sense when the girl tried to kill him and he went back in the water to go save him. You see what I'm saying? But after that, it was like all the other times they should have been killed him.
Talking about the
Yeah.
Russian billionaire.
And so yeah, and then at the very end too, bro. We spoiling. If you ain't seen the movie, you need to
Go
go see
ahead,
the
bro.
movie, then watch this. So check this out. At the very end, when it was the climatic finish and it looked like they were shooting at each other. The blue team and the red team. I'm like, who are they shooting at?
So as you know, it was the what's that? My question to you: are you an introvert or a goddamn
This boy
whatever they
need to get
call
some rest.
it? You need to do something. That was a long ass movie, man.
Yeah, yeah. You got to get some sleep before you go watch this bitch too, dog.
Man.
So, but you know what I'm talking about? Not the blue and red team. They were fighting these
Yeah, so
people in all white.
The Russian guy, that was his team to protect the
Yeah,
blue.
but so you mean to tell me he got a whole army?
He's a
This
billionaire,
shit did
dog.
no, but
He's a
still,
billionaire.
so why would you need an army if you it didn't make any sense? Like I
It
guess
was
he knew they was coming because he went forward and backwards.
that
That
was the
shit.
future. It was the future
I
from
I
the
didn't
past
I saw
in the
more
present.
of the people in the red and blue than I saw of who they were shooting at. It was just like bullets was flying and they were just,
Who that?
and then they
Yeah,
was running. The way they was running, that shit was looking weird. Like I'm like, damn, what is he running faster than time or did you beat that?
yeah, I did. What do you think about old buddy? What's that shit called? What's the guy's name? The white guy from off of the vampire movies. What's his name? I don't even know his name.
Oh yeah. The little dude who gonna be
Yeah,
playing Batman.
yeah,
Yeah, the Twilight movies. You know what? After seeing the preview for that Batman movie, I was kind of concerned. But after seeing him in this movie, it opened my mind that okay, he gonna do good as Batman
You
in this
think so?
movie.
Well, I
Yeah.
think anybody who does Batman, they got to be good at whatever they do. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
remember Val Kilmer did it. That shit wasn't good. Remember Val Kilmer did Batman one time?
Yeah.
And George Clooney, that shit wasn't good either.
You like the
So
George Clooney one?
hell no.
When that shit came out?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. But
Yeah.
so my thing was when he was fighting, right? When he came out to the airport. So I was wondering, since it already happened and he came back to fight when the room and the glass was shot up, it hasn't happened yet. So I was wondering, was he really fighting or was he just going for the ride? Because he had already did it. You see what I'm saying? So when you're inverted, is the fight is going to be the same because they was fighting for the gun, right? So I was wondering, like, when he came back into all black, was he like, okay, I gotta go this, or was it already doing it for him? You see what I'm saying? And he just had to be like, so it's like you got possessed and then you just doing it.
No, just like the lady when he first got introduced into the, you know what I'm saying, the association with that crowd. She was just like, hey, you have to manipulate.
Yeah, but that was too much. That was like Neo training though.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
That was like a 5-minute fight scene, dog.
That shit was long. But
so like doing the inversion with the metal, that's because it was like the materials were doing it. The metal was doing it. So that was flesh on flesh. You see what I'm saying? I think that I was wondering, like, damn, if you just came back, you just fighting yourself.
Yeah,
like meaning like you're not doing anything, you just going like sleepwalking. Skip,
no,
I think
he still had to put some type of effort into it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just
that's one the Christopher Nolan question we'll never know.
Fucking dancing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's still, you still had to put some effort to it. That's just like when he just put his hand over the bullet and shit. She said,
yeah, but that was with the metal. That makes sense with the metal.
Yeah, but this is still, remember, he went through that machine. So basically, he's at the
his body is made of metal.
No, when he went through that machine, everything is going forward and everything is going backwards. He already went backwards through the machine.
Yeah, but he already fought himself. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So going forward, he already fought himself. When he went back to the machine and he was going backwards,
and
he had to go fight himself again.
Like he got stabbed in his arm, and he was just like, "Oh man, my arm hurt." And he started going out the Connex box. He's like, "Hey, dude, you're fucking leaking." You know what I mean? As he's going through that fight scene and shit, you see that knife going outside his arm and all that bull crap.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be another sequel to this, but that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
But we already done talked and blabbered on for 20 minutes. Hey, this is our second episode. We still learning and burning, trying to figure it out. So
we got to do more better.
This is a little more better. I like that cow lick at the top, bro. It's like a little fade mohawk.
Something like that. Well, yeah, man. You have a good night, man. I'm happy you bounced back from that corona. My dog. I see you in the building.
Oh, yeah. One Lou, not to be confused with Lupe Fiasco out this bitch.
Hey, your business, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.